I was ready to not do this because I didn't get my hair done. I was ready to be over it already before we even started.
Because of her hair.
Okay, and you got off work late too, so let's not forget that.
Y'all, welcome to the Val and Vibe first official podcast. And since it is the first official podcast, we will be live for it. Just to welcome everybody and let y'all know it's going down. My name is Tori, for those of y'all who don't know.
And I'm Mo.
And we are the Hugheses. For those of y'all who don't know, you know.
Okay, and today we're going to talk about basically how we got here, how we got where we are in our life, mentally, everything, just everything. And also the 5 love languages.
We'll be talking about that today for sure.
5 love languages. One of my favorite conversations to talk about. You know what you know. Okay, so I guess we can start with us. How long we been together?
How she came upon, you know what I'm saying, a brother like me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I'm the catch.
Ooh.
Oh. Tell them.
After me. Anyway, we've been together for 19 years. We've been married for 13.
It'll be 13 next month.
It'll be 13 next month.
So yeah.
Eyes closed.
I was close. We've been together since 2006. Since we were 13.
A1606 if you don't know.
Tell them. Talk about it. We got together. New little hoodlum to the neighborhood. He wanted to talk to such a precious young girl like me.
Yeah, I moved to the neighborhood in like 2005. And I think we met it was in the wintertime. I think we met the summer after that. In the summertime, yeah, she lived right behind where we moved to.
He lived behind me. I lived there first.
Okay. That still doesn't change the fact that she lived right behind where we moved to, right? Am I right? Tell me if I'm right. I might be right.
You right, Stink.
All right.
And yeah, so from that summer, throughout that summer, like the start of that summer, we saw each other. I was really close with his little sister. I got close with his little sister once they moved over there. My baby.
I won't say her name because if I do say her name, I'm gonna say the name that she don't like. So I ain't gonna do that to her. I'm gonna keep it P.
So every day his little sister used to come to my house. Every day I used to like do her nails, do her hair. We used to play baby doll, everything. We was chilling. And a couple times he'll come to pick her up from the house. He'd come to pick her up from the house. Well, which I didn't know who was coming to pick her up from the house. But one particular time that I remember vividly is I had like a little pool in the backyard, and he was coming over to get his little sister one day, and I wet him. He was like talking mess, and I wet him. And next thing you know, a same face come with the same clothes on, dry, and I was real confused.
I went and dried up in the sun. So she thought.
I was real confused that a same face came, and I'm just like, I just wet you. And I was just real confused from that point on. I ended up finding out. Satoria ended up telling me that it was twins. I gave you that for the comments.
I know.
Satoria ended up telling me that it was twins. And literally from that day forward, he stalked me. Stalked me down. Trying to be my boyfriend.
Stalking is crazy.
Stalked me down.
Stalking is
crazy. I didn't walk up to him.
What he say?
He said, you want to be my boyfriend? I said yes. Because if I don't, then he going to fight me and beat me up.
Every day, asked me, can he be my boyfriend? And I was real scared because my mom had me real scared.
I put a little pressure on her. I ain't gonna say no stalking. What's she talking about?
Every day. Can I be your boyfriend? Is you ready to be my girlfriend? Literally.
Because, I mean, she'll look better with me, right?
I didn't even have a boyfriend. I didn't have a boyfriend, none of that. So
I was trying to change her life.
More the story is, he stalked me all the way to August 16th. I finally was like, yeah, You coming every day. Dang. Okay.
Stalking
Bro.
is
All right,
crazy.
bro. Yes.
Not
I'll be your girlfriend.
not the sympathy.
I'll be your girlfriend. Whatever.
She gave me the sympathy relationship.
And
Terrible.
literally, we've been together every day.
The sympathy relationship is insane.
My mom was real strict, so I had to be on the porch at a certain time. He used to sit on that porch with me till he had to go. His dad used to make him go in the house at 10. I had to be on the porch at 8. So he'd sit on the porch with me from 8 to 10. And his dad would come get him. We'll give each other a little hug.
Pops would come wait on the corner and just sit there.
Didn't say
He'll
a
walk up
word.
and be smoking the square. He won't even look on the porch. He'll just come out smoking the square, look around. And we knew, I was like, all right, time
That
for me to go. Time for me to go.
And literally been together ever since.
Yeah.
We went to both each other's high school prom.
Yeah.
We had our little feuds in between, you know.
Feuds is crazy.
He had me ghetto, getting into it with girls, fighting girls.
I-
Mind y'all, this
it
is my
wasn't
first
me.
boyfriend.
It wasn't me.
Mind y'all, this is my first boyfriend.
It
Had
wasn't
me
me.
scruffing in the streets.
It wasn't my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Here, girls coming to me, Barbara, this is Shirley. Okay. And here we are.
insane.
Here we are. Next question was, how did we know we wanted to be together forever? Like, how did you know you wanted to marry?
Well, when we first got together, we lived right behind each other. So if I was bored, I went over there, and that turned into
If he was bored, he went over.
if I was bored, I went to her house to kick it with
Tell me
her.
what it is.
And that turned into basically like, I'm not gonna get bored. I'm gonna just go over there anyway because I like to get over there anyway. I love it over here. So I fell in love
Real
in
persistent. He
in
did.
like 3 to 5 business days. Um, real talk, but I didn't admit it until like a business month. But anyway,
Boy, you told me you love me real early.
The-
Boy, we is too young.
it was the first month. I thought I was in love.
You thought,
Yeah,
or you knew.
apparently.
You know what you know.
Apparently,
Okay.
right? So yeah, it went on from there. We was like inseparable from there, right? And then came graduation in high school. She was going to college, and I was going to the military. Ooh, the big separation.
Literally, it was the big separation.
Yeah, we went together. We wasn't separate from the time we met to the time we was together. We was never separate for like more than like a day or two, for real.
Literally.
Unless like one of us went on a family reunion trip, or her family took us somewhere on another trip. We was definitely inseparable.
So, man, we was together every day. So, when I first went away to college, I left in August. He didn't leave till January of 2012.
Yeah, the next year.
Y'all thought he went down there at school with me?
Yeah,
I
that
used to
whole
sneak
time.
him right on down there, and I tell my mama at first.
Yeah, that whole time. Between August of 2011 to January 2012, I was just back and forth from U of I to the city, back and forth from U of I to the city.
So, so just imagine being together every day, then that separation.
Yeah.
Then he left. My heart was broken. I was so sad, y'all. I used to write him every day, every single day. He used to have like 50 letters by the time he get to like open up his letter.
Because I didn't get in boot camp, they didn't let us get our messages until like every Sunday. So by the time Sunday came, I had like 12 letters, and like 10 of them was from her. So
literally,
that's how they went. Yeah. But that's when I really found out that I didn't really want to be without her, because that was like, other than like my siblings and my family, that's the only person I ever thought about. You know what I'm saying? So literally, as soon as I graduated boot camp, I popped the question. We was young as hell. I didn't know what I was doing. I ain't planning it.
We was 19.
I ain't think about it. It's just that we after boot camp, after the graduation, we went to the mall. We walked past the jewelry show. I saw a ring, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
I went with you though.
No, at the store she wasn't with me. She went to the mall with me, but she wasn't with me at the store.
He sent me to the store to get some socks.
I needed some socks.
And while I'm getting socks, you down there getting the ring.
Yeah, I grabbed the first one I saw, because it had a heart, and I knew she liked hearts. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went. That's an upgrade, actually. That's a different heart. That's an upgrade, actually. That's a different heart. But yeah, While I was in boot camp, I just knew that's the one I wanted for sure, for sure. As young as I was only 19, but I'm like, shit, I don't like being away this long without it. That was like the first time we literally couldn't see each other for a good like 3 months. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go on ahead, keep this. I'm gonna go ahead and cuff this one for sure, for sure.
So yeah, from that point on, we got married New Year's Eve that same year. We moved to Virginia. We lived in Virginia. Nice little life, nice little teenage to adulthood. It was a time for us to bond.
Yeah.
Really just us get to know each other.
Learn each other more, learn like what living together was like, learn what we were, who we were growing up as adults in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think, personally, I think that's what it grew us a little closer because we didn't have family down there. It was just us.
Yeah,
so it was a time for us to bond, like I said, learn each other.
Yeah.
And just, just create the relationship we got now, actually.
Yeah.
That's my bro. But yeah, that's a little backstory on him stalking me, threatening me to be his girlfriend. Now I'm his wife.
Where did the threaten part come in? She didn't say that at first, did she?
And now
she didn't say it at first.
We have 5 Rugrats.
Ooh-wee.
Brady Bunch.
5 of them.
5 kids, a dog in the house. Literally. So here we are. This is us. But like I said, like he said, we've been together for 19 years. In December, we'll be married for 13.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
We'll be married for 13. And we just wanted to start this because we argue about everything. Everything. We literally debate about every single thing. So
she tried to argue with me before we started this, actually, because I got off work late.
Because
I got off work late.
All right. Forget work, smirk. What about it?
Like I can control that.
So yeah, like we literally debate about everything. We go back and forth about everything. So why not bring other people in to say who's right, which will be me, and just bring y'all in on what it is and just talk about relationship, because no relationship is perfect. Our relationship is not perfect at all. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship, but we just really wanted to get on here and just conversate with y'all and let y'all know there's nothing perfect. There's a beautiful image behind everything.
Apparently we got on here to let y'all know that she was always right.
Yeah,
ain't that what you just said?
Yeah.
No, that is not why we started this.
That is.
We started this to let y'all in on Tori and Mo's story and let y'all know what the day-to-day life is.
Exactly.
Not for y'all to tell Mo that she's right.
Right. They is going to tell me I'm right. Let's get into the 5 love languages. Like I said, which is one of my favorite conversations to talk about. And y'all can comment what y'all love language is. I want to see it. I'm reading comments.
Yeah.
I want to see what y'all love language is. Give me your 1 and your 2. And you could probably give me yours. No, give me yours and give me your partner's love language. Because it's just like, you want to know, like, do your partner really love you? Or do they not know how to love you?
It's a difference.
Right.
It's a big difference.
And it's like a lot of people don't know the 5 love languages, so they don't know how to love. They know how they like to receive love, but the way they receive love is not always how their spouse or significant other likes to receive love. You know, that's the way that you can give love as well.
Right. And just because somebody is not loving you in your love language doesn't mean they don't love you.
That's
Y'all
true.
just have to learn how to love each other in each other's love language. And that goes with like one of y'all have to teach both of y'all have to teach the other how to love each other. You know what I'm saying?
And there's no problem with teaching somebody how to love you.
Exactly. Teach me how to love you in your love language, and I can teach you how to love me in my love language, and we can go from there.
Okay, so the 5 love languages are words of affirmation, acts of service, physical touch, quality time, and receiving gifts. And I'll just give it like a little insight on each. So words of affirmation is like verbal and written compliments, unexpected praise and recognition.
Let's not forget the written part. A lot of people forget the written part too. Ain't nothing wrong with like leaving your spouse or your significant other little notes around the house, or leaving them little comments under their picture, letting them know how you feel. That goes a long way for sure.
Acts of service, doing things for other people that brings them joy.
Yeah.
Lightening their load can be one. just being there for them in them times where they need you. Physical touch. Love is felt through non-sexual touch, hugging, and general physical presence.
Yeah.
Non-sexual.
That wasn't for me.
Quality time. Giving your attention to another person, active listening, and making time for your loved ones. And receiving gifts. Enjoy surprise gifts, tangible symbols of thoughtfulness and effort. What's your love language thing?
So she wanted to go with the first, my top two. My first one is, of course, physical touch. Um, all types of physical touch. I welcome all types of physical touch.
You're welcome it all.
And my second one is receiving gifts. Now, I'm not like the type of the person to be like, oh, you got to buy me flashy things and like I want expensive gifts. I don't care what it is. I really like new stuff. So anything new, and I mean anything. I'm talking about down to socks and underwear. I'm perfectly fine with that. It makes my day for sure.
Okay, and mine's is acts of service is my number one.
Yeah.
Cause like I explained, like just baby lighten my load. I don't care. You don't have to buy me flowers today. Wash the dishes for me. Fold the laundry that needs to be folded.
Yeah.
Let me go to sleep and you take care of these kids real quick. That right there, you got me. And quality time. I'm a softie. I love spending time with my man, my family, my friends. It's the time for me. And if you know, like I throw a lot of gatherings, I do a lot because I love being with those that love me and I love showing them, that together, y'all heal me a little more than you even know. So, let's go into, like you were saying, do your significant other love you or do they not know how to love you? You can say what you want.
It's definitely a difference. I had to learn. Well, not me per se, but I've seen a lot of instances where people had to learn that. When people had to learn that. Yes, this person do love me, but I do have to teach them how to love me and my love language. And a lot of people don't even know what love language is. Like for a long, long, long time, I never like really thought about love language. I never really knew about love languages or nothing like that. I just knew that there were certain things that she liked and there were certain things I needed to do. And so that was one thing I had to work on later on in a relationship or later on in a marriage, I guess.
Okay, so Ma, you said they don't know how to love. Um, that could be a thing, but also like what makes you say they don't know how to love? Are they not trying? Are they not putting the effort? Do they know and they just not putting the effort?
Right.
Or do they genuinely not know? Because a lot of people don't know how to love because they've never been shown love.
Because, like I said, somebody you got to teach them how to do it. Like, there could be a guy or a woman that works a lot, right? And your love language can be quality time. But when they get home, they're either tired or it's something that they want to do for themselves, or they get right to um, working with the kids or just doing whatever, and not like spending all the time that you would want them to spend with you. So that's the thing to where you got to come out and actually just tell them like, hey, that doesn't mean they don't love you or they don't know how to love you. That just means you have to teach them to love you in the way that you need in your love language.
Wait, so what you mean? Like, you said, so basically, Lee, say like someone is busy and your love language is quality time. You saying just tell them, or what do you mean teach them?
You gotta tell them, yeah.
So, right. So, but if they're busy, so you basically saying like be vocal as far as like, I know you've been busy.
Yep.
I know your work schedule is busy, but when you come home, can you make time for us basically?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically be communicative, like
just communicate. That's all. I think that's the most important thing in a relationship. Communicating,
yes.
but understanding with that communication. So you have to listen. You have to at least try to understand where your person is coming from. And if you can't, y'all need to sit down a little bit longer until y'all can figure that out. Because understand, you can communicate all you want, but if y'all don't understand, then that communication won't go anywhere.
That's true. And I tell you what I like or what, what works for us and you don't do it. I don't got to say no more.
Was that a threat? Was that a threat? Y'all tell me if y'all think that was a threat or not.
No, we agree with you, Jocko. Every man is different. Every person is different.
For sure.
Bringing somebody in, you definitely have to tell them. You definitely have to communicate.
Yeah.
And I mean, I wouldn't say that's like technically teaching them. That's just communicating what works for you. You could tell them. You can be very open. You can use this verbatim. My love language is X, Y, and Z. This is how I like to receive love. You can also say how you like to give love and see if that works for them. Because like I said before, the way that you receive love is not also, I mean, it can be a way, the way that you receive love can, the way you give love can also be the same thing, but that may not work for your partner.
Right.
So like, you see, we have two different love languages.
Right.
Literally.
And I like to receive gifts. So I was loving her, and for a long time I was loving her the way that I wanted to be loved. So I would just give her gifts, like out of whatever, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what it was, it doesn't matter when it was. I would give her gifts, and I would learn that I wouldn't. A lot of times, I wouldn't get the reaction that I wanted. I never got like a bad reaction, but I wouldn't get like the reaction that I thought that I would get
that you would give.
If you know what I'm saying, exactly the reaction that I would give. So I'm like, okay. Like what's going on? And one day, like we sat down and we talked about it. She finally told me, instead of buying me that, could you clean this? I'm like, oh, okay, got it.
And like later on, it's like literally, years. We've been together for 19 years. I would probably say like 12 years, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
11 or 12 years when we really got into like love languages and really knowing how to love each other. Because remember, y'all, we got together when we was young.
Yeah,
we just knew we loved each other because we like to be together, and I still got the butterflies and all of that. But literally it took us to be in like 11 or 12 years. I mean, that's into our adulthood and maturity as well.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It was deep into the actual marriage, not 11 or 12 years into the relationship. We was deep into the marriage before we started learning this stuff.
Like, so it's like it takes time. Well, it took us time. I ain't gonna say it take time because it don't in the door, because we didn't know how to communicate that. So we are adults now, and this is to let y'all know to communicate. Don't be afraid to tell somebody how you like to be loved, or how you like to receive love and the ways you like to give love. Don't ever be afraid, because your relationship will definitely go up a level or three with knowing how to love your person and letting your person know how to love you. But this is not a social media thing. This is real life.
Yeah.
Real life. So that's why we got this to let y'all know what real life is like. Our everyday, day to day is not just all those cute little pictures posted up. We literally have a marriage, work life, kids, real life situations.
Yeah, real life problems. And I just think I thought we should have did this, because we always for like a very long time, we get a lot of couples, or we get a lot of singles, or we just get a lot of people just asking us a bunch of questions all the time. So we figured, why don't we just start like spreading the message, or just spreading our experience, and sharing our experience with you guys, and y'all can do the same, and we can go back and forth about, you know what I'm saying, how we can either fix stuff or just celebrate stuff,
That's true. Before we wrap this up, we're just gonna open up. I'm gonna open this up real quick. I'm gonna let y'all ask us a couple questions. And I'm looking at the comments. So I'll let y'all ask a couple questions. We're gonna answer a couple questions. And we're gonna call this Mind Your Business. So if y'all ask a question and we don't want to answer, we're gonna tell y'all mind y'all business.
Yeah, so we that's a game of ours. We're gonna call it Mind Your Business. Right, Mind Your Business.
Funny, but I'm gonna ask, because you are hilarious. How do you feel to know that using Tino got y'all this far? Because that's the first thing everybody say.
That's
Using him.
that's a hater
I feel really
situation.
great about it. I'm basking in the ambiance.
That's a hater situation. I really don't even address that type of stuff. I really don't. It's real funny
I
though.
love it.
It's really funny because it's a real it's like a real life story behind why that happened, or I guess why people would think that, but it gets way deeper than what everybody thinks. It gets way deeper than what everybody
Somebody gets deeper. That's me.
thinks. In the meantime, we're gonna get back to this stalking and threatening because I don't know what this girl talking about.
He stalked me.
I don't stalk people. I never stalked nobody a day in my
What the little
life.
girl say? He asked if I want to be his girlfriend. I said yeah. If I don't, he gonna fight me and beat me up.
That was
That's
not the
exactly
case.
what it was.
That was not the case. I was no Joe Goldberg.
So you ain't stalking me every day.
Now I do.
You ain't stalking me every day when I was 13.
Nah, baby. I was a cool little player. You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
Right. Obviously, I found out, y'all. I got added to the list. So Tori is funny. She said, "How does it feel to know that she's the reason that we met? How do you feel
You the goat,
to know
dog.
that you're the reason that we met?"
You the goat, dog. You the goat. You the goat, dog.
Question: what are your favorite ways to show each other appreciation?
Um.
See, Deja, she said he definitely was stalking. Deja was on the porch with me when I was getting stalked.
Deja, you only saying that because she's saying it. Literally.
All right, go.
What? Favorite ways to show appreciation? I don't know. I just give her 1,000 kisses. You know what I'm saying? I give her 1,000 kisses. And look at her blushing. Look at her blush. She want 1,000 kisses right now. Look at her.
Okay, my favorite way to show stank appreciation is.
What?
Oh, I haven't caught you out this last
Oh
one.
my lord!
My favorite way to show
Now you finna have the whole world calling me that.
Tori appreciation is, I always tell him thank you. Always.
Yeah, that's the first.
Love language, buy gifts. He do something good for me. He do something great like that. I'm so appreciative. Like take care of the family or something. I just try to always find my way doing something for him to show how much I appreciate how he carry the house, carry the kids, carry us. So like recently I took him to get a facial because he had been working hard and he also been complaining about his skin.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to help with one of his things that he's been struggling with. And I went with him so that I can get information on how I can help him from this point on or that point forward. So I just want to show my appreciation. It was kind of like a relaxing spa situation because he had been working hard. He worked, I think that week he worked like 6 days in a row or something like that. So I just wanted to show my appreciation, like just go and chill, calm down, relax, give him some time of relaxation.
That was cool too, and I definitely want to go back. That was the best facial experience I ever had, actually. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, another question was, Jazz, we answered that. It's like, at what point did you realize it was something real? Just a quick recap. Basically, when we separated, when he went to the military and I was away at college, you was there. When I was writing him every day, and at that point, he felt like he was going to die because he didn't have me on his side.
Oh my god!
He was gasping for air daily, so he knew once he got out of boot camp, he wanted to marry me and put me back on his hip. You agree?
Oh my god! Let's agree to that.
Okay.
We're gonna agree to that. We're gonna agree with that.
Okay, so Londa said, how did y'all make it this far in y'all marriage without allowing other people opinions to matter?
I kind of think I'm gonna say we kind of got lucky with each other on that aspect because we both knew that we didn't want anybody in between what we had going on. Like it was nobody like in the business. We wasn't going back and forth to other people, letting them know, hey, this is happening. What should I do? Or this is happening. Why you think this is happening? Now we kind of, if we didn't talk about it ourselves, it was basically let go until it came up in another conversation. Another conversation. But I think, like I said, I think we kind of got lucky because we never wanted anybody in between us or in our business.
Yeah, like you said, we didn't really tell our business to a lot of people. If you wasn't there in the forefront, like to see what was going on, you really wouldn't know. Like, and it's still like that to this day.
Yeah.
We don't let a lot of people in on what we got going on. We fight it out together, and we was checking stuff in the door.
Yeah, and that's not because we trying to hide anything. It's just the fact that I'm in a relationship and I'm in a marriage with you, and you're in a marriage with me. There's nobody else in this, so why bring somebody else in this to try to solve what's going on or to try to rectify what's going on when they have no business or no say so in here because it's only us.
And like I said, we was checking stuff. So anytime, like we don't play about each other.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime somebody had anything negative to say about our partner, we check the situation and shut it down in the door.
Right then and
We
now.
never allow anybody else. I don't care if I'm venting. If I'm venting about what he did or how he made me feel, just listen. Don't say nothing. Just listen to me. So that's one thing for sure. We check situations in the door. Like, we don't play about each other. He got me mad right now, but don't say too much because it's going to go that. But more the story is, like I said, we really didn't let a lot of people in on what we had going on. And those of you who we did let in, it was more so we knew who to go to for certain advice because we knew who would tell us the truth. Let us know what's worth fighting for or help us decide what's worth fighting for and what to shut off, what to cut at that time.
Yeah, if I ever needed to vent, I would just release to either my mom or my dad. That was it.
Tiffany, you said, how do you be intentional with married life versus parent life? Read that one again. How do you be intentional with married life versus parent life?
Give me a second, y'all.
That's really, really, really deep. And to be honest, I would say we kind of have it easy. We have a great support system. So it's like we haven't gotten the real part of it where it's like it's super hard. Like, of course, every day is like days are super overwhelming with still trying to be a mom, a wife, and me myself. But my mom does a great job at giving us our time, giving us our space. In a minute, she'll see, oh yeah, y'all a little too off. Like, y'all need to go on a date, or y'all need some y'all time. Bring the kids over here so y'all can get some personal time. Like, she's really big on that when it comes to us. So we kind of have it a little easy. But I'm gonna tell you the hard part. Like, my daily being a mom and a wife is super overwhelming. Because it's like me, like I cook, I clean, I take care of the household. So it's 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 challenging sometimes, but I also do a good job at making time for him and making time for my babies. We have date nights for us, date nights with the kids, our own little personal time. So I think that's what you need to do. Being a mom and a wife, you just need to find that time, small or big, for your spouse and for your kids. We can do the smallest thing with the kids, like get coloring books and color with them. We act every day. We ask them how their day going. So we have small conversations with them, and we do like small activities, or we take them out. So that's really the biggest thing. Just finding the time, making the time, not finding it.
Yeah,
making the time for your spouse and your kids. You want to add something to that?
Yeah, I just think like, I don't want this to sound like harsh or like FTK or nothing like that, but I think no matter what, we really choose each other every single day. So I feel like, I don't know. The simplest thing for me is just to come home and sit with my wife. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Even if we just watching a movie, if I got to sit in the kitchen with her while she cook, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. We gonna have some conversations. We gonna talk. We gonna chill.
Taking it back to quality time.
And that's enough for me. Low key, that's enough for me because that's all I want at the end of the day. Whether I had an easy day at work or hard day or super hard day at work, I think and even when the kids around, but as long as I get to like just sit with her in my presence, be in her presence, it works out for me. I'm really simple.
Okay, so Jazz said, if our marriage had a theme song, what would it be?
Oh, that's a really,
That's
really,
good.
really good
Yeah, it
question.
is.
I got like a couple songs I can say for that.
Well, mine will be Proud Family. I think for me, it'll be Proud Family.
That's a good one. Now I'm really have to think on that one. I'm gonna get back to that answer because I'm over here thinking Champagne Life by Neo, but it ain't like that every day. It ain't like that every day.
But like
But
as a whole, collectively, like
I know. That's why I need some time to think about that. You know what I'm
yeah, see.
saying?
Okay,
It's a really
next
good question.
We appreciate y'all. This is just the first episode. This is the live. From here on, it will not be live. So
For sure.
right, look at us going back and forth right now. Like he didn't know what we talked about.
That's all I'm finna say. I told her. I told her this. Matter of fact,
You
I
said
told
that
y'all at the
here.
beginning of the live, we will be going live a little bit more. I told she don't
Right.
listen.
We right, but that's different. But tune in every single Wednesday. We won't be late because he gonna have to make sure he get off at work on time. And I'm gonna have my hair done next week.
And look, share the videos that y'all see. We're gonna be posting a lot more content other than just podcasting. React to them, share to them, comment on them, show some love.
Fuck with your boy, you know.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Devour and vibe. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no better than this, baby.
But yes, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the questions. Cheers.
Cheers for sure. Rock, paper, scissors.
Stop!
Ha ha! Yeah.